Well, hello all my YouTube fans, how you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's vlog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, well, I got some sad news for you. Apparently my memory cards are dying on me and I don't understand why. And I'm trying to get them to work in a camera, a digital photo frame, and also in a computer as well. But I have 3 different cards I normally use. I use an 8GB, a 16GB, and also a 32 gigabyte card for this camera right here. But sadly, my longest card here I had for a long time has decided to die on me. It's my 8 gig digital card here. This was the best card out there, and this is a Kodak camera, and also I have own cards in here I can use. These here are both 16s. This is a 32, and also I have a 2 GB micro mini SD card here. But this will not work in here, but it'll work with the adapter. But this is typically for my cell phone. But I'm kind of frustrated, and it's like, okay, what the heck's going on here? Why my cards are not working? And okay, here you see, this is my standard digital camera I use all the time for my video work. And that's all she is, just a digital camera. And I also put new batteries in all and stuff, but it works like that. And let's kind of flip it this way. When I put my SD card in here like this, and by the way, yes, it is unlocked, by the way. It is not locked at all. But when I put this guy in here like this, insert it, and I turn it on, I get this error code. It says, card not working, please format. And I get an error message on my screen. And that's kind of weird because it was working before. And I normally clean these once a year to keep the gunge and dirt off of the contacts. But apparently, I think she finally decided gonna kick the bucket and just retire and just die on me. Now this card's now trash, I guess. I don't know what else to do with it. I can't reformat it on my laptop, and now I really can't use it for anything else, I guess. Well, let's put that over there. And let's just grab one of my 16 gigabyte cards, and these work perfectly fine. Just gotta make sure I grab the right card here. And do the exact same thing. Just put it in the card slot. Like this. Alright, you're good enough. And close it. And yes, you don't need a Kodak memory card for this camera. You can use any type of SD card you want in this camera. And you can see the camera works, and it's telling me I'm having some issues with the card itself again. Let's go ahead and format it and see what it does. You can see now the card works perfectly fine on this camera once I actually formatted this card on the camera itself. That's like very frustrating if you kind of think about it. That means this card is now dead and it will not reformat. Well, let's do a loss experiment here. Let's try my 2 gigabyte card, put it in the sleeve, and put it in the camera and see if it will actually recognize the code or not. Sometimes when you get a low code, sometimes it may not work in your camera gear or your equipment, like a high-end digital camera like this one is. Take that out. Now this card is now formatted to this camera, and yes, I can stick this into a digital camera, but you have to reformat it again for a known camera as well. But my camera works perfectly fine. It's nothing issue with the camera or anything. It might be just an issue with your adapters or some issues with the card itself. Kind of very interesting, actually. Let's turn this one on. Again, this one works perfectly fine. This one was formatted to this camera as well. That means my 8GB has finally died and says, you know what, I'm just gonna give up. Wah, wah. What can you do? And I really don't feel like tearing it apart. Alright, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Please like, please share, peace out, bye guys and girls. We'll hopefully see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. Have a nice day.